Hello everyone, welcome back to Matt's Edge. My voice may seem a bit closer and louder than it normally is because I'm sitting really close to the tripod. I'm sitting on the floor actually so I can film this. But these little short intervals that I wanted to do was I wanted to do Transformer reviews because I recently got into Transformers. I wanted to show you how to transform them and I'm going to rate them and tell you what I think about them. So this is one I got for $8, which you can kind of see why. He's pretty small. I will say I wasn't expecting much for $8, but I was hoping he would be kind of bigger. If you guys remember Corpse and the old little G.I. Joe action figures, they're about the same size as Iguanas is. That's what he kind of reminds me of. But the detail on Iguanas is super cool. Obviously, you can tell he's based off of an iguana. And he has this little blaster right here, which is also really cool. And then I'm going to show you the back of him, which he's a Decepticon. For those who don't know, that is the bad guy in the Transformers universe. And you see these wheels right here, which I'll show you what those mean in a moment as soon as I transform him. But so let's get to transforming him. I'm going to show you how I transform him, because I also made a few adjustments to transforming him. Pretty much all you do is this thing on the back, lift it up. Now, here's some of the problems I made when I was doing it. I thought this was as high as it can go. It can go further. It'll feel like it can't. For those of you who can't tell, it'll feel like it can't. And you might break it. You might worry you can break it because he's kind of frazzle. He's fragile. But he's really not. That's, I guess, how Transformers are made. They're built to sustain this. So you're going to push it forward. I turned his head on accident. Push it forward as much as you can until you get it right in the head socket. And these little holes right here match these little holes up here. And then you just place it down inside of those holes. Now, Transformers, as far as I know, all the Transformers I've gotten so far, which isn't many, come with instructions. Or they're just super easy to transform and you don't really need them. But Iguanas did come with instructions, so you can read the instructions. I'm just showing you guys this because I wanted to cooperate Transformers into these videos. But anyway, so you just put that over like that. Then we're going to move over to the back. I'm going to twist him over. So now his legs are facing the back of him. The tail is facing the front of him because that makes the seat of the bike. Now we're going to move the wheels into position, which can be difficult, but you'll get it into position. So just like that. And then next, I might be doing this out of order. I'm just doing it from memory without the instructions. I'm going to come over here to the legs, turn this leg over like that so it's facing up there, and this leg for like that so it's also facing up. So he's facing up like this. Then you want to turn the feet over and in. This little lip inside of the feet, you can see right there's a little lip so it can turn. You just gotta make sure you turn it in the right spot. Same thing, turn it in like that, and then you're gonna fold the legs down like that. Now normally these pieces right here, oh, it's kind of above, sorry, these pieces right here are supposed to go in these pieces right here. But really, I find it kind of difficult because you just have to mash it in there and kind of just messes up the Transformer. As you can see, I've already messed up a little bit from just doing it. So I just blow right past that step because you can also put these holes right here onto the holes on the wheels. Which it still takes a bit of mashing, but it doesn't hurt the Transformer in any way as far as I know of. At least it hasn't for me as I've been doing this. And then you just do the exact same thing with the other one, like so. There you have it. Like I said, these pieces are supposed to go up here, so you might want to arrange it so they're at least sort of matched up with it, like at the same height. Like that, so they're kind of matched up with it. But that's it for the back end. Now we're going to move on to the front, which all you do in the front, it's super easy. Just turn the arms completely around, and then turn the hand pieces that way. Same thing on this side. Turn the arm completely up. Twist it, and we have this wheel. This wheel is tricky because I didn't know what to do. I was spent like 2 minutes just trying to get this done, but you have to push this in, and then the purple part of the arm to push in until it'll actually go in, which it can be difficult because you can't actually, there it is, I found the spot. Push it in there and do the same thing with the other arm. Then you just push. If you notice, there's small holes on this that can hold the gun if it's in robot mode, but there are bigger holes on the other side which can fit on the wheels. So then you just make sure that you have to want them to align up with the back wheel as best as you can. They don't have to, it'll just, that's just what I do. You want to line it up as best as you can. And you just push them in on each other. And then for the little cherry on top, gun emplacement, you have a Cybertronian bicycle, which is really cool. It runs and everything. You have a super cool bike. I'm assuming it's Cybertronic because I've never seen a bicycle that looks like this. But yeah, it's really cool. I was trying to get it to stand up, but I guess it just, yeah, it's the wheels. The wheels are a bit crooked, so it's gonna be difficult for it to get. It can stand up on its own, like that. And like I said, now comes the review. For $8, this might seem a little much for such a small Transformer, but for $8, I feel like you are getting, especially if you're first starting out on Transformers, like I am, I feel like you're getting your money's worth because this is easy to transform. It can be difficult at times, but it's really not that difficult compared to other Transformers that are like 80 steps to complete into its actual form. So this is good for beginners, in my opinion. And I would highly recommend it. Where would I rate it? There's room for improvement, like I said. Like, I feel like just these pieces back here, they don't even need to be there. They don't need to be put into the tailpiece. But all in all, is a good starter Transformer. A good Transformer to play with, too. I know, because I have already. But, yeah. I give it a 8, 9 out of 10, maybe. It's a really good Transformer. Hope you all did enjoy this. See you all in the next Transformer video. Bye. Good night, and God bless. Okay, hit the camera button by accident. Good night, and God bless.